Now we're talking about health. You know, many people struggle with addiction, but don't know where to begin on the path to recovery. Well, Anthony Marengo is here with the River Source, and he has help today. Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem.
This is something a lot of people struggle with. How does the River Source help treat addiction?
Yeah, we start by asking a lot of questions. We really believe in individualized care and getting to know our client. So we start by asking a lot of questions. We offer a full continuum, so we have multiple levels of care, whether it be detox, residential, or outpatient services. So we want to identify where our clients are at and meet their needs, their specific needs.
Now let's talk about the components of addiction treatment. You mentioned a few of them.
The most important component, I believe, and it's often overlooked, is time. There is a time component to treating addiction effectively. It's not something that occurs overnight. If you're trying to looking for help for yourself or a loved one, I think it's important to factor that piece in. And our continuum can be as long as 120 days. It can be longer than that if needed. But addiction doesn't occur, doesn't develop. You don't get addicted overnight. It takes time to get there. It also takes time to arrest the addiction.
Yeah, and we're looking at your facility right now, and we were talking about, you know, like it could be up to 120 days. You also do a lot of different things during the care, whether it's holistic treatment or other therapies.
Correct. Yeah, we have a lot of different modalities that we're trying to assist our clients with. So we have a full clinical team, we have addiction counselors, we have licensed professional counselors, licensed social workers, our medical directors, a psychiatrist, and then we also have the naturopathic medicine as well. So it's a very holistic approach. You never know what is going to make the difference in somebody's life or in that recovery process, and so we try and use as many available resources as we can to help our clients.
Yeah, I see. I mean, you do everything from acupuncture, massage therapy, the 12-step program. I mean, there really is a lot of different ways you help to restore the balance in someone's life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which is very important too. Now, for people who are wondering, how can I get my loved one in treatment? What do you say to them? What questions should they ask? First, I guess, pick up the phone, right?
Pick up the phone, call the River Source. We're going to take time to understand what's going on for you and make a recommendation. We may not be the best treatment program for somebody, but we will help them find the resource that's best for them. So please call the River Source. You know, oftentimes people, you know, they call into a treatment center. The first thing they're asking is do you accept my insurance? And that's an important one, but that should be a question that we deal with after we find out. Can you trust that treatment program? Can you trust that they're going to help with that problem? So tell them what's going on, let them know what the problem is, and that treatment center should be able to give you real good advice on where to go.
And you've been involved in this industry for a long time. How did you get involved?
I got involved, I started as a client myself first, so I've been through the process. Anything that I've shared or anything I've brought to the River Source is a result of my own experience. After about a year removed from my own treatment, I decided I wanted to try and work in the field. I got an entry-level position and worked my way up. Had about every job you can have other than be a doctor or a nurse or licensed therapist.
And that way you can talk to them and help them understand kind of why the process works too, which is very important. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
And again, everyone, to get started on this journey of getting help, the first thing to do is pick up the phone and call. You see that number right on your screen. You can also go to theriversource.org.